Hi guys, it's me again, Sir Ace, and welcome back to another day of learning mathematics. I hope you are good right now, and I also hope that you are still ready to learn about this lesson in Mathematics 7. We are going to deal with cube of a binomial. So let us first review on how are we going to solve for the square of this binomial. So I discussed this already. So we have ways on how are we going to solve for this given binomial or for the square of this binomial. So the first thing that we're going to do is, of course, to square the first term. Next is to multiply the first and the second term and then double the product. Third, we have square the last term. And lastly, we have to write the final product. So given this x or yung quantity ng x minus 1 squared, the first thing that we are going to do is to find or to square the first term. So what we're going to do is i-square down natin yung first term. And the first term here is x. So this will be x squared. Okay, so that is x squared. Yan. So x squared or yung quantity ng x squared is x squared. Okay, next. Multiply the first and second term. I-multiply daw natin yung first term at saka yung second term. So that is x times negative 1 is negative x. And then you double the product. So meaning that is negative x times 2. Negative x times 2 because we are going to double. I-multiply daw natin sa 2. And that is equal to negative 2x. Negative 2x. Okay, next, we are going to square the last term. And our last term here is 1 or negative 1. So, kahit alin doon, pwedeng negative 1 or 1. So, still, we will arrive with the answer which is 1. Because any number, positive or negative, when we square, it is always positive. So, kagaya nito, negative 1, that is still, or negative 1 square is still 1. Or 1 square is still 1. And then we write the final product. So, that will become x squared minus 2x plus 1. So, be careful of the sign. Dapat, kung ang sagot dyan ay negative, then you are going to write negative. So, the final product here is x squared minus 2x plus 1. So, even if we're going to use FOIL method, we will arrive with the product x squared minus 2x plus 1. So, ipakita na din po natin para at least ma-recall pa rin. So, x minus 1 or yung quantity ng x minus 1 means x minus 1 times x minus 1 times x minus 1, tama. So, x minus 1 times the quantity of x minus 1. Okay, so that will become ang first natin ay x times x, so that is x squared. Okay, x squared. X times negative 1 is negative x. Next, 1 times x is, or negative 1 times x is negative x. And then, negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Ayan. So, next, combining like terms. So, negative x minus x is negative 2x. So, this will become x squared minus 2x plus 1. So, kahit gamitin natin yung FOIL method or the square of the binomial in a form a minus b squared, we will arrive with the same answer. Now, Ano naman po yung connection nito dun sa bago nating lesson? So kanina ang ating example given is just the quantity of x minus 1 squared. Meaning you are just going to get the square of the given binomial. So this time, kung mapapansin nyo, ang exponent na natin dito is 3. Hindi na siya squared. So, but it is a cube already. Ano po? So, paano naman natin kukunin yung cube ng isang binomial? So, pwede nating or itong exponent natin ang nagsasabi kung ilang beses nating imumultiply yung ating binomial sa kanyang sarili. So, sabi dito, 3 times daw. That's why this quantity of x minus 1 cube means x minus 1 times quantity ng x minus 1 times x minus 1 or quantity ulit ng x minus 1. So, tatlong beses kasi ang exponent natin is 3. So, kung yan ay 4, then 4 times. Kanina, square siya, so dalawang beses lang. So, kanina din, this means x minus 1 times x minus 1, di ba siya is x squared or x minus 1 squared? Di ba? So, kasi dalawa yan. So, the quantity of x minus 1 squared, okay, times x minus 1. So, we already answered quantity of x minus 1 squared kanina doon sa example natin, and ang naging sagot natin dyan is x squared minus 2x plus 1. Ayan. So, ito yung naging sagot natin kanina dun sa x minus 1 squared. So, x minus 1 squared is x squared minus 2x plus 1. And then, you're going to multiply that by x minus 1. Ayan. So, x minus 1. So, this time, hindi natin pwedeng gamitin yung FOIL method. Bakit? Kasi FOIL method is only applicable if we are multiplying two binomials. So, mapapansin niyo dito, this is already a trinomial multiplied by a binomial. So, ang pwede natin gamitin dyan is the distributive property. So, paano po yung distributive property? Distributive property ay meaning we are just multiplying yung terms ng bawat, halimbawa, pinili natin si x minus 1. Imumultiply daw natin lahat ng terms na x minus 1 doon sa lahat ng term na ito. So, ganito lang po siya kasimple. So, ang una ninyong gagawin is kopyahin ninyo or pumili kayo ng isa dyan sa dalawang yan. So, pwedeng yung trinomial, pwedeng yung binomial. So, ang pipiliin ko is yung trinomial. So, this is x squared minus 2x plus 1. Ayan. So, 2x plus 1. Ayan. So, pinili ko na siya. And then, kung ilan yung term nung hindi nyo pinili, yun din yung bilang kung ilang beses nyo isusulat yung pinili ninyo. Halimbawa, dahil ang pinili ko ay si trinomial, yung hindi ko pinili which is the binomial, ang magsasabi kung ilang beses kong isusulat si trinomial. So, kung ilang term yung hindi niyo pinili, yun din yung bilang ng na gagawin ninyo dun sa pinili ninyo. So, ito ay x squared minus 2x plus 1 ulit. X squared minus 2x plus 1. X squared minus 2x plus 1. Ayan. So, dalawang beses ko siyang isinulat kasi yung hindi ko pinili ay binomial at itong binomial na to ay dalawang terms. So, dalawang beses kong isusulat yung pinili ko. Okay? After that, pwede kayong or paghiwalayin na ninyo yung terms nung hindi ninyo pinili. So, ang mga terms dito ay x and then the other one is negative 1. So, ilalagay nyo lang sila doon sa unahan. So, paghiwalayin nyo siya, so this will become or you will put x in front of the first trinomial and then yung negative 1 naman doon sa isa. Ayan. So, para doon sa nagtatanong kung saan nanggaling ito, x at saka -1, dito po sila nanggaling sa ating binomial na ito. Pinaghiwalay lang natin sila. Okay. Now, pwede na natin siyang i-distribute. Pag sinabing distribute, i-multiply natin ito dito, i-multiply dun sa lahat ng terms ng ating trinomial. Ayan. So, x times x is x cube. X cube. Okay. So, x times -2x is negative 2x squared. 2x squared. I hope marunong na mag-multiply ng mga monomials. And then next, x times 1 is x or plus x. Yan, okay. Now, yung kasunod na, since na-distribute na natin si x dito sa ating trinomial, yun namang -1. So, be careful ha. Pag ito ay negative, then you should write negative here. Kung siya is positive, you write positive 1. Okay? So, this is negative 1 times x squared is negative x squared. Negative x squared. Ayan. Next, negative x. Yan, dito yan. And then, kasunod ay ito naman. Negative 1 times negative 2x is positive 2x. Positive 2x. And lastly, negative 1 times positive 1 is negative 1. Okay, negative 1. So, meron na tayo nito ngayon. So, ang kasunod natin na gagawin is we are going to combine like terms. Pagsasamahin natin lahat ng magkakaparehas na terms. So, ang kadalasan ginagamit natin is descending order. Pag sinabing descending order, nagsisimula tayo sa may pinakamataas na exponents papunta sa pinakamababa. So, ang may pinakamataas na exponent or the highest degree is yung x cube. So, x cube minus 2x kasi yung kasunod niya ay ang kasunod na mababa sa 3 ay 2 dun sa given. So, 2x squared. And then, hanapin ninyo yung may squared pa dyan. So, ang may squared pa dyan ay yung negative x squared. Ayan. So, be careful of the sign. Dahil ito ay negative, so negative din ang ilalagay ninyo doon. Next, plus x. Kasi ang exponent natin dito ay 1. Okay. So, plus 2x. Plus 2x. Yan. And then, yung ating negative 1, which has 0 degree. Exponent niya is 0. Okay, so next. So, combine na natin sila. Pwede na natin pagsamahin. So, this will become x cube minus negative 2x squared minus x squared is negative 3x squared. Yan. 3x squared. Okay, next. Positive x plus 2x is positive 3x. And then you copy negative 1. So, meaning, the cube of x minus 1 is x cube minus 3x squared plus 3x minus 1. So, that is how you are going to simplify or to find the cube of the given binomial. So, medyo madami siyang gawa. But, I will be teaching you kung paano naman yung mas madaling way on how you're going to do that. I just shown you kung paano ninyo siya mamanu-manuhin or pwedeng gamitin itong way na to sa pag-solve. So, pwede rin siya. So, meron pang isang way. And that is the cube of a binomial of the form quantity of a plus b cube or quantity of a minus b cube. Ano po? So, balikan natin yung example na let us use the example na ginamit natin kanina, which is x minus 1 or yung quantity ng x minus 1 cube. So, yung x minus 1 cube. So, ito yon. So, x or yung quantity ng x minus 1 cube. And let us see kung we will arrive with the same answer na x cube minus 3x squared plus 3x minus 1. Ayan. So, tingnan natin kung using the cube of a binomial na in a form quantity of a plus b cube and quantity of a minus b cube, we will arrive with the same answer. So, na ito sila. So, ito yung una. So, pagka in-expand natin yung quantity ng a plus b cube, ang magiging sagot natin ay a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. And kapag naman a minus b cube or quantity of a minus b cube, that is a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. So let us see kung we will arrive with the same answer. So ano po ba yung mahahalagang bagay na kailangan natin tandaan when we are going to use this? Ang unang-una po is you should know this. Alam dapat ninyo ito. Itong mga ito. Ano po? So una, you should know how or what form kung saan nakariten or nakarite yung inyong binomial. So dito sa case natin na to, nakarite siya in a form quantity of a minus b cube. So dito siya naka-form or dito siya nakarite. So ang gagamitin natin ay ito. Okay? So dahil a minus b siya, so ang gagamitin natin ay x minus 1 siya, ang gagamitin natin ay a minus b cube. So pagka siya ay plus, so ang gagamitin natin ay itong isang to. So ngayon, the next thing that you need to do is to identify kung alin yung A, alin yung B dito sa ating given na binomial. So tandaan ninyo na ang ating A ay the first term, yung first term natin, and then ang ating B is yung second term natin. So sa madaling sabi po, ang ating A ay yung X, and then yung ating B is yung 1. Okay, so yung 1. 1 po ang ating second term. Hindi natin isasama yung operation. So 1. So ngayon, you are just going to substitute. Isa-substitute nyo lang yung mga values ng A at saka ng B dito. Dito ninyo siya isa-substitute. So, for example, ang ating A ay X, tama ba? So, ang A daw natin dito is X. So, X cube. Papalitan lang ninyo lahat ng A at saka ng B. So, ang ipapalit ninyo ay si X at saka yung 1. So, minus 3 times, ang A natin ulit ay X squared. Ayan, squared. Ang B natin is 1 times 1. Okay, plus 3 times X. 3 times X times, ang B natin ay 1 squared. Ayan, so squared. Minus, ang ating B ay, ang B natin ay 1. 1 cube. Yan. So, ngayon, meron na tayo nito. We can now simplify or proceed with the operation. So, x cube minus, so 3 times x squared. So, ito muna tayo kay x squared. Kopyahin natin si 3. Lahat ng nasa parenthesis ay ating isimplify. So, x squared. So, ang quantity ng x squared is x squared. Tama? X squared times 1 times 1. So, wag ninyong tatanggalin yung parenthesis unless na i-multiply nyo na siya. Next. So, 3 times x is 3x. 3x. Ayan. 3x. And then 1 square. So, 1 square, ilagay ninyo siya sa parenthesis kasi meron pa tayong isa na i-multiply. So, 1 square is 1. Ayan. Minus, ang 1 cube is 1 times 1 times 1, which means 1. Ayan. Ngayon, meron pa mga nasa parenthesis. So, ang gagawin natin, simplify pa rin natin sila. So, x cube minus, ito. 3x times 1 is 3x squared. Ayan. So, 3x squared plus 3x times 1 is 3x. 3x. And then minus 1. Ayan. So, we arrived with the answer, ay, sorry, with the answer, uh, 3x cubed minus 3x squared plus 3x minus 1, which is katulad nito. Diba? So, you're just going to substitute yung mga values ng A at saka ng B ninyo. Ano po, parehas lang sila ng magiging sagot. So, what important here is you know kung aling form, kung ano nasang form siya, and then you are going to use this formula, itong formula na to, papalitan nyo lang lahat ng A, lahat ng B. Ano po? So, another example. Yan. So, suppose that we have y or quantity of y plus 9 cube. So, ang una is you have to identify kung anong form siya. So, siya ba ay nasa quantity ng a plus b cube or siya ba ay nasa quantity ng a minus b cube. So, dito kitang-kita natin that it is addition. So, meaning nandito siya. So, kokopyahin ninyo si a cube plus 3a squared, 3a squared b plus 3ab 3ab squared plus b cube. Yan. Okay, so ito na, alam na natin yung form niya. So next, you have to identify kung alin ang A ninyo at saka alin yung B ninyo. So kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, the first term is your A and then the second term is your B. So if you already know your A and B, you need to substitute now. So ang A ninyo is y. So y cube. So y cube plus 3 times ang A ninyo is y squared, ayan, times yung b ninyo, ang b ninyo is 9, b is 9, ayan, 9 plus 3 times y, because that is your a, times your b squared, which is 9 squared. Ayan. So, 9 squared. Plus your b squared, which is b cube rather, 9 cube. Ayan. So, yung parenthesis ay sobrang hahalaga. Ano po? So, wag ninyong aalisin doon sa parenthesis. So, now, quantity of y cube is y cube. Ayan. So, pwede na natin silang i-simplify. Ayan. So, plus 3 times quantity ng y square is y square. 3 times y square times 9 plus 3 times y times 9 square is 81. Unahin nyo muna yung mga exponents para di kayo malito. Plus 9 times 9 cube is 729. Ano? 729. Because 9 times 9 is 81 times 9 is 729. So 729. Ay, sorry. Eraser. Ayan, 729. Okay, so we have now, yan. So ngayon, pwede na natin ulit i-simplify pa rin, continue pa rin tayo sa pag-simplify. So this is y cube plus 3 times y square is 3y square. 3y squared times 9 plus 3 times y is 3y times 81. Yan. So, wag niyo siyang aalisin sa parenthesis unless na i-multiply niyo na sila. Plus 729. 729. Ayan. So, next. The next step is meron pang may parenthesis. So, i-multiply ninyo. So, this will be y cubed plus 3y squared times 9 is 27 y squared. So, 27y squared. Ayan, 27y squared. Next, plus 3y times 81 is 243y. Yan. Plus 729. Yan. So, the cube of y plus 9 is y cube plus 27y squared plus 243y plus 729. Okay? Last example, we have quantity of m cube plus 4n to the fifth to the third power or cube. So, kung mapapansin niyo dito, meron tayong um, tawag dito, meron tayong exponent sa loob and then we also have the exponent outside. So, paano po natin siya gagawin? So, ganun lang din po. So, the first thing that you need to do is to identify kung anong form siya. Siya ba ay nasa a plus b cube or nasa quantity ng a minus b cube. So, dito kitang-kita natin it is nandito sa una. So, sulat natin. So, a cube plus 3a squared 3a squared b plus 3ab squared. So, 3ab squared plus b cube. Ayan, b cube. Ayan. Okay, so now gawin natin o identify natin si A at saka si B. So si A natin yung first term and then your B is the second term. So ganun lang din ulit. You're just going to change or to substitute yung values ng ating A at saka ng B. So this is no longer A cube but this will become M cube to the third. Tama? Kasi ang ating A ay M cube siya. So, M cube pa rin siya. So, wag ninyong tatanggalin yon. So, M cube siya. Plus 3 times our ating A ay M cubed ulit. M cube. Yan, M cube squared. Yan, squared. Ang ating B ay 4n to the fifth. 4n to the fifth. Ayan. 4n to the fifth. Ayan. 4n to the fifth plus ang ating A ay m cube ulit times m cube times ang ating B ay 4n to the fifth. 4n to the fifth. 4n to the fifth power. Ayan. To the fifth power squared plus ang ating B cube ay 4n to the fifth power. 4n to the fifth power cube. Yan. Okay, so yan. So meron na tayo ngayon nito. So what you're going to do is to simplify. Isi-simplify na natin siya. So paano natin siya isi-simplify? Kung matatandaan ninyo yung power rule, di ba? So we have the power rule. Kapag ganito, ibig sabihin we are going to multiply the two exponents. So this will become m to the ninth power plus, mga exponent muna para di kayo malito, 3 times, 3 times m, ito, 3 times 2 is 6, so to the 6 power, 6 power, yan, 4n to the fifth, yan, so 4n to the fifth, kopyahin nyo muna siya, 4n to the fifth power, okay, plus, ito, so 3 times m cube, okay, times, ito, so this will become, 4 square is 16, 16, kasi di ba you're going to square din yung kanyang leading coefficient dahil may in-squared mo yung 4n to the fifth, i-square mo muna si 4 which is 16 and then n to the 10. N to the 10 power. Ayan. N to the 10 power plus yan. So ito din ikukunin nyo din muna yung 4 times yung 4 cube, that is 64. Diba? 4 cube is 64. Ayan. So 64 n tapos ay 5 times 3 is 15. Ayan. Okay, so meron na tayo niyan ngayon. And then ngayon ay i-combine na natin sila or pag-multiply natin yung may mga yung mga nasa parentheses. So this will be 9 to the 9th power. 9th power plus 3 times m to the 6 is 3m to the 6. Yan. 3m to the 6 power times 4n to the 4n to the 5th power, 4n to the 5th power, ayan, plus 3 times m to the 3rd is 3m to the 3rd power times 16n to the 10. 16n to the 10th power, to the 10th power, 10th power plus 64 n to the 15th power, 64 n to the 15th power. Okay. So now, pwede pa natin silang i-simplify ulit itong mga to. So this will be m to the 9th power plus 3m to the 6 times 4n to the 5th. So, ipag-multiply ninyo lahat ng numerical. 3 times 4 is 12. 12. And then, since wala ka naman pwedeng i-multiply dun sa m na yun, so kopyahin ninyo si m. And then, the exponent of your m, which is 6. And then, the exponent of your n, which is 5. Ayan. Which is 5. Kopyahin nyo lang sila kapag hindi ninyo sila or wala tayong i-multiply sa kanila. Next is ito. So, plus 3 times 16 is 48. Okay, so 48. So, 48. Ayan, 48. M, wala kang i-multiply doon sa loob. Wala kasing M doon. So, M to the 3rd power. So, kukopyahin nyo lang siya. And then, N to the 10th power. N to the 10th power. Ayan. And then, plus, dahil wala naman ditong i-multiply na, 64 n to the 15th power. Ayan. Okay. So, since wala naman tayong pwedeng ipag-combine sa kanila, hindi natin pwedeng ipag-combine because we can only combine them kapag magkapareha sila ng exponent at saka ng variable, lahat ng term, lahat ng isa ng yung monomial na pwede nating pag-addin lamang or pag-subtractin ay pagpare-pareha sila kagaya nito. Though ito ay m, tapos may m din dito, magkaiba naman sila ng exponent. So, dapat magkapareha sila ng exponent. Okay? So, dapat pare-pareha sila ng exponent. Since wala naman tayong pwedeng pag-combinein, we can say na the cube of m to the third plus 4n to the fifth power is m to the ninth power plus 12 m to the sixth power n to the fifth power plus 48 m cube n to the 10th power plus 64 n to the 15. Okay, so ayan, I hope you learned something from this video. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment down below. If you are watching using YouTube, or if this video is on your OTG flash drive, don't hesitate to message me on my messenger account so that I can answer your questions about this lesson. So I hope you can apply the knowledge you've learned in this video, and I also hope you can apply this on your modules or in your activities sa inyong module. So once again, this is Sir Ace. Stay safe and God bless. Thank you.